Hello everyone, and welcome back to Banishers Ghost of New Eden. So we're continuing where we left off. In the last video, we had just finished an investigation. That one, and I think all subsequent investigations that we're going to come across are tied to what's going on in New Eden, which is a nightmare has taken a hold of the land and surrounding areas. So in order for us to have an understanding of the nightmare, we're probably going to need to do more of these investigations as we go along.
I took the life of a man I loved and ate his flesh. This I deserve.
Jacob's body's disappeared.
Eaten by animals or by Ben Stoughton's maggots.
Should have buried him. Let's get out of this shithole.
Let's go back to the bridge. I feel stronger. Let's see if I was right about those spectral stains. That's it. I think I can jump the gap. Your bane rings will help. Can you find the place where the stains align?
I wonder who the nightmare was before they died, because they're so angry, you know? And like, of course, I would be angry too if I was killed and then I came back as a ghost. I'd be upset about it. But she is exceptionally angry enough that she's affecting New Eden and the surrounding areas. And the only places that seem to be okay is like Boston, but the people can't get to Boston because the bridges are out and there's monsters in the woods.
Come with me. Are you all right?
Never better. That jump was quite something.
Ghosts are quite something. But I feel clumsy. I have no idea what I'm doing.
You'll master it. You've mastered everything else. No way through here neither, far as I can see. The funeral! Aye. It's like this spectral nest is just waiting for my intervention.
I wonder if we cleanse the spectral nest, if that will kind of help the area a little bit, like clearing some of the ghosts so that they're not as prevalent as other areas, which should allow for the animals to start coming back and the area to heal. But I won't know unless we do all of them, and I have no idea how many are here in this game.
Don't just stand there. Move.
Reinforcements! Stay down!
Watch out. Spectre possession.
Time for me to shine. Think I used to count my wolf kills on one hand.
That spectre's seen a corpse and it wanted for its own. Change targets. Torment it first. Hogging all the fun. Get rid of the other spectre first. Call on me. Look to me.
What do you see? Anything useful? Something's concealed.
There are stains. If they line up, perhaps we can jump.
I'm sure you can. Just try to be gentle this time.
Before we follow this pathway up to this smaller cliff that's right next to us, I want to make sure that we take a look around the area first. Like, I want to make sure that we're not missing anything, like resources, chest, information, like notes or anything like that. Because I have a feeling that we're probably not going to be able to come back down after we leap up to the ledge. There might be a way to do so. We may find like a place where we can put down a rope to climb down here, but I want to take a look first before we do anything else.
Piss off! Another road to nowhere. Can we jump this?
Spectral stains are out of reach. I've nothing to work with here.
So we find another way. Stupid country.
When we get back to New Eden Town, you can make a complaint. Here.
That's high.
Trust me. Not quite. Yes!
Remind me to close my eyes next time. Those balls.
Are you all right?
I'll be better right side up. What happened?
Rope trap. Jacob Lind mentioned a hunter's camp. It may be close. Something's there.
Something alive.
Yes.
Brilliant.
Who are you and where did you spring from?
I've come from New Eden Town.
That's a very long way from here, sir. Who are you?
My name's Red McCraith. I work for the selectmen of New Eden Town. I'm a banisher.
Didn't you and the other one die in the meeting house?
I fell in the water and the tide took me. I survived. Up to now, anyway.
I've never seen a banisher before. I expected more.
Could I please continue this conversation with my feet on the ground? Easy now.
Stop your jiggling. Hold still, I said.
You try holding still when some lassie's shooting at you.
In that case, banisher, you may escape the trap yourself.
Wait, what? No, come
Our
on!
camp lies downhill. I'll wait for you there.
Come back here! Shite! I don't suppose you can help me, can you?
That was entertaining.
It's good to see you smile.
Wait. Something's there.
Something alive.
No. A bone walker.
Shite! You can do it.
How?
Please. Someone's given me a challenge.
I wonder if we're going to see different types of bone walkers as we continue on, because we've met a few different types of ghost, just different types that do different attacks and have different abilities. And so I think it'd be cool if the developers had created different types of bone walkers that used different types of weapons or had the ability to be possessed by the different ghosts that we've come across, like the alpha ghost, like an alpha bone walker that's bigger and stronger than the other ones, or like an archer bone walker that keeps their distance and maybe hides in the trees and stuff, you know? I think that'd be cool.
Signs of life ahead.
place is empty so long it's rotting.
There's more of them. You're done.
This must be the camp the rope lady talked about.
Doesn't look like much from here.
Who was she anyway?
Some species of huntress. She took no liking to you.
Hard times like these, fewer folk will help a stranger. We did good against those bone walkers. You did good.
Strange to see the dead from this side. They're both oddly familiar and 1,000 times more ghastly.
Fortifications. Grim face is not a good sign.
So rest and restock, then onwards to New Eden town.
Good day, madam.
And a good day to you too, sir. I've not seen your face before. Where did you spring from then?
That, madam, is a long story. I'm Red McCraith. I'm the Banisher.
Edith Keene. Miss Keene, if you prefer. There, we're no longer strangers. Though the times remain strange indeed.
Not bad, eh?
Oh, I don't doubt we'll prevail. But right now we're tired and hungry.
What's new?
I'm sorry, sir. Too busy to talk. God will bless this place, but he needs us to do the work. You understand?
Of course. Are you out here alone? In the New World, I mean. No family back in England?
There's no husband, if that's what you're asking, and I don't want one neither. I've a plot to farm and a brother to feed, and that's enough. I mean, look around you. How could I possibly want more than all of this? Why should I want silk when I have all this shit? You're a man alone in the world. You're not bad looking, but you don't look rich. Know what you should do? Find yourself a rich man and marry him. Ha!
I must go.
Take care, sir. With God's help, we shall all see better days.
Good day to you. I'm Red McCraith.
The Banisher. How did you get here?
With difficulty, I must admit.
Aye, only them as can handle a weapon dare brave the woods. The rest of us blockheads are stuck here in camp, waiting to be fed. Daniel Keane, by the by.
Any kin to Edith?
Aye, we're twins. Not that we're alike. She likes her stories, likes to hear herself talk. She likes a little drama, does Edith. Mind you, lately there's enough of it about.
I was wondering, what brought you to the New World? Why leave home for the unknown?
Like so many, we came looking for a better life. A better life indeed.
So, Daniel, what's new?
Sorry to turn you away, Mr. McCraith, but I'm behind on me chores. Even the poor farmer must do his bit, eh?
Goodbye for now, Daniel.
Aye. Try not to die in the meanwhile.
Let's take a look around and introduce ourselves to some of the other settlers that might be here, just so that we can kind of get an idea of who might need help later, just in case there's any investigations or quests that need to be done here for them, like gathering supplies or finding game, that type of deal.
Banisher, you made it.
If Thickskin is here, then that means that these were the group of people that she and her sister were going to escort to Boston, I believe. I think the idea is just to not be in New Eden at all. And Boston is probably the best and furthest away from the areas that are affected by the nightmare. So they were hoping to get down there, but given that a lot of the bridges are out, and we've encountered a lot of ghosts in and around the forest area. They probably ended up having to settle down here and hope for the best until, I guess, things get better.
So you want a map? Do you wish to sail the seas,
Red
or
McCraith, sir.
perhaps to know which
Your
way is
friendly
Boston?
visiting banisher.
I met your companion in New Eden Town. Since then, sadly, things have not improved, right? In hard times and harder places, a man needs help. May I interest you in my broad range of useful and reasonably priced commodities?
What's the word around here? What's on your mind?
You'll get no gossip from me, sir. At least not for free.
I admit, I didn't expect to find a store out here. Wherever people go, it seems commerce follows.
Things are bad, but as long as there's business to be done, all is not lost.
You brought all these goods with you. Did you carry them on your back?
With my weak heart? Of course not. I left New Eden with a horse and cart. After we ate the horse, I employed my fellow travelers as porters.
Are you leaving New Eden for good, then?
Thickskin sold me on Boston. I've not changed my mind. But for now, we're stuck here with the beast.
And trade continues.
Look about you. Folk here come through hell for this. My provisions make their lives just that little bit less awful. And all at reasonable prices. And on a personal note, I find that even the worst of times are made a little better by a bulging purse.
Show me your wares.
You'll find what you need, I'm sure.
I'll bid you good day.
I don't know you.
Red McCraith, here by Kate Newsmith's invitation. A pleasure.
Ah, he who swung from the tree.
News travels fast.
Thank you. What's your name?
You may call me Jane.
the first true local I've met. Where are the others?
Here there is no local tribe.
Huh. Why's that?
The Abenaki left these lands many generations ago. They believe the ground cursed, bringing bad luck upon all who walked it.
Ah, so you're not from around here either.
No. And yet I'm less of a foreigner than any of you.
Tell me, how are things going in camp?
We left New Edentown to escape the curse. Now we're trapped here. Kate and Thickskin work hard, but game is scarce, and hope is scarcer.
I'll leave you then. Good day.
Come up. I wish a word with you. So, you found us safely, Red McWraith.
Aye. Well, thanks to you.
I had to know you could look out for yourself. You're welcome to stay until you're told to leave. I'm Kate Newsmith. Far as you're concerned, I'm in charge round here.
Newsmith. Anything to Thickskin?
Aye. We're sisters.
Me and Antea, we met her in town when we first landed.
Thickskin will return from the hunt soon enough. Sorry for your loss, by the by.
Why might you tell me to leave?
He who don't pitch in, pitches out. We'll not go hungry to feed him that don't contribute.
Better than killing you for food, I suppose.
How fares New Eden town? I'm heading back that way.
You're mad. There's no going back. There's naught to go back to. We may be all that's left. New Eden town now is naught but sorrow, pestilence and death. Some of our band were homesick. We heard them screaming in the woods. They didn't come back. Something wicked prowls. Folk dream of a murderous beast that'll kill them if they dare to leave camp. There was a second group. They never arrived. Some think the beast got them. Like I say, we may be all that's left.
Guilt, dread. She puts a brave face on it, but the truth is in her eyes.
All right, I'll stay a while. I have certain skills, if they may be of use.
Our hearts are low. Nightmares plague our sleep. Do what needs doing, help who needs helping.
Well, give me some names.
Prudence Hake. A widow, like so many. She cooks. Lately she's cooked shite. He who puts the food aright is a hero indeed.
Aye, I'll make the rounds. I'll pay my respects to Widow Hake and see what's the bother.
If you can't find Prudence, ask Jane. They're close. Also, please check on our blacksmith. His already meagre skills have lately declined.
Talk to Jane, talk to Prudence, check the forge, talk to anyone who needs help, which is probably everyone. Right, got it?
One empty cabin remains. A tree fell on it. But you may have what's left. Welcome to the Dark Woods.
In your forays into the woods, have you seen many bone walkers?
What the hell's a bone walker?
Corpses possessed by malignant spirits. The dead walking. You'd know if you'd seen one.
God spare us. Have you?
Of course not. Standard question. I have to ask it.
Bone walkers seem drawn to us, but not them. Is it you? Is it me? We both?
Can I ask you, what do you know about the nightmare?
I have bad dreams, aye. The worst kind. We all do.
A nightmare is what we Banishers call the creature in the meeting house. It's a breed of ghost. A bad one.
Aren't they all? Town was doomed. My sister knew it. After... well, after your mishap, it was time for us to go.
Your bad dreams. Care to share?
Might be the hunger. Might be the fear. But we all seem to dream the same dream. A beast. A wolf, but not a wolf. Larger, stranger. It howls and hunts from the shadows.
Intriguing indeed. But still, just a dream.
Is it? Thick skin apart, those who leave don't come back. Some blame the beast. We stay close to camp now.
Tell me about this beast.
Though we've heard it howl, none have seen it. We've heard screaming too, and those who've travelled on have not returned alive. We hope against hope that they've found their way to Boston, as we must, if we're not to starve. But our dreams say they did not.
There's really no way out.
We can live here, on the edge of starvation, keeping our cheer as best we can. Or we can die in the woods, prey to a drooling beast. We choose to live.
I must ask you about the camp.
Ask.
Where's your sister?
Out, making the rounds, hunting if she finds game. One new smith stays, while the other new smith goes.
She goes out alone.
She's thrice the hunter anyone else is here. We'd only slow her down, she says.
Have you been here long?
Huh. Not one of us knows for sure. Time here flies for some. For others it stands still. There's no night, so counting days is difficult.
What would Thickskin say?
She'd say, about a month. She'd be lying. We both counted days, but the numbers didn't tally. I gave up.
The nightmare twists the perception of the passage of time. These folk have not escaped the curse.
Who about the place needs help, do you think?
Something's not right at the forge. You could start there.
I'll take my leave of you for now.
Rest. You'll need it for my sister's return. I'll send for you.
She seems to like me.
Let's find your cabin and see how much.
Perhaps there's a key.
So we have a few people that we need to talk to and a few things to do before we move on from this area. It sounds like something's wrong with both the blacksmith and the person who cooks the meals for all of the settlers. They're not working to the best of their capacity. It could be that they might be sick. It could be that they're being affected by whatever is haunting this area. And so we need to speak with them just to kind of narrow it down and see if there's anything we can do to help them. And then, of course, we need to try to see if we can talk with Thickskin and see how she's doing. Hopefully everything's okay with her. And something is going on with her sister, Kate, who seems to be having bad dreams about a beast in the woods. Not like a normal wolf, but larger than them, according to her. So we have our hands full.
Jane,
Banisher?
are you friends with Kate Newsmith?
If I was, why would I tell you?
All right. Can I instead ask what you do?
You can.
Well, what do you do?
I'm a safeguard. I safeguard Squire Paris. I safeguard his goods. I safeguard his shop. I safeguard his life.
Are you friends with Kate Newsmith?
If I was, why would I tell you?
All right. Can I instead ask what you do?
You can.
Well, what do you do?
I'm a safeguard. I safeguard Squire Paris. I safeguard his goods. I safeguard his shop. I safeguard his life.
Is the widow hate doing better? How's the food?
It's steak for supper. I jest. It's soup. And I'm sure Prudence and her kitchen interest you not.
You seen her of late? I'm looking for her.
No, not of late. I've been busy. We all have.
Where might I find her?
She has a cabin, far side of camp. Herbs hang in the windows. She likes her food to taste good. When she wanders the woods, she's looking for flavor. She wished to go to the sea in search of salt, but Thick Skin would not allow it.
How is she? Has she seemed herself lately?
She had a toothache. I gave her gallnuts to ease the pain.
From losing her husband?
Prudence lost her husband many moons ago. Her grief is healed. Her teeth still hurt.
I'll leave you then. Good day.
I was hoping that a new dialogue option will pop up when I was talking with her, but it looks like we have to continue our investigation and talk with more people before we can talk with her again and see if she has anything new to say.
You're new.
Good day to you too. Red McCraith, madam. At your service.
You're a long way from Scotland. Lost, are you?
More than the rest of you. Kate Newsmith asked me to make the rounds. As a banisher, I may be of use.
A banisher, is it? I tend the living in the Lord's name and leave the dead to him. You do well to do the same.
We all serve as best we can. I deal death to the dead so the living can heal.
I don't take advantage of people's grief. I believe in helping others. In this world. Leave heaven and hell to their masters. Now, do excuse me. Unlike some, I have work to do.
I didn't catch your name. Doctor...
You'll not let the governor hear you call me a doctor. Mistress will do. Mistress Evelyn Fitcher.
May I ask, Mistress Fitcher, how you became a doctor?
I'm no doctor, and you must stop calling me that. My father was a doctor. I took an interest in his work. He encouraged this. God, he said, will work through any hands willing to be of service. And besides, he needed the help. Arthritis, you see. My father was unusual as a doctor, for his patients tended not to die. Folk trusted him, and though they knew me as a midwife, they trusted me too. When he died, his patients became my patients. And you? Whose footsteps did you follow in becoming a banisher?
A dear friend. To him I'll be forever grateful, for through him I met the love of my life.
I'm so tempted to appear to her right now. So tempted.
Let us talk of something else. The world about us, for example.
The world about us is the New Smith sisters' purview. I'm content to worry only about the patient in front of me.
I should go.
The Lord will guide you, Banisher, if you let him.
So the townspeople are falling into two categories. They either trust us enough to give us information that is helpful to us for investigative purposes, or they are standoffish and it's like pulling teeth trying to get information from them. And we kind of have to prove who we are to them before they open up fully.
I've slept in worse. And it smells better than Jacob Lynn's lean-to.
The worst thing about Jacob Lind was not the smell.
That makes sense because we're strangers, we're outsiders, and they really don't know who we are. So in order for us to kind of prove that we're people that are worth speaking to, that are worth trusting, is by successfully doing investigations, by helping them out with whatever they need done, basically, or by helping other people, and then by word of mouth, our reputation will grow. Because right now, the shopkeeper is neutral. He doesn't feel one way or another for us, but I feel like if we help him out, if we continue to speak with him, if we buy things from him, then his affinity to us changes.
There. Now we won't freeze. I won't freeze.
We're getting close to the end of the video, so I want to go ahead and say my goodbyes now. So thank you so much for joining us. I'm really enjoying the game so far, and I hope that you are too. In our next video, we're going to speak with the widow and the blacksmith, and hopefully we can speak with Thickskin as well, and just kind of get an idea of what she might have seen while she was out in the woods hunting. And just continue our investigations, and hopefully we'll figure out some things about the nightmare along the way. So with that, I will see you in the next one, and I hope that you all have a good rest of your day. Bye.